I'm just an ordinary guy from Klerksdorp, not some hotshot reporter with a notepad and a nose for scandal. I'm the kind of guy who minds his own business most of the time and enjoys a braai with friends or family on the weekend. But I do love a good story. And sometimes something catches my eye and I just can't leave it alone. A few years back, whispers about dodgy dealings in the city of Matlosana municipality started floating around. Rumors of money disappearing and fancy cars showing up where they don't belong. That's when I first heard the name Mercy Phetla. And it's been popping up all over the place, in the wrong places ever since. Now, for those who don't know, Matlosana is the municipality covering Klerksdorp and nearby towns like Orkney, Stilfontein and Hartbeesfontein, a very hard-working community with a gold mining past, now stuck dealing with potholes and broken promises. Now, back to Mercy Phetla. Her troubles go way back, with a string of allegations that paint a picture of someone who's no stranger to controversy. It all kicked off publicly in January 2024 when the HAWKS arrested her for corruption. She allegedly got a fancy VW Amarok bakkie worth 1.4 million rand as a kickback from GMHM Construction and projects in exchange for dishing out tenders. GMHM had a 3-year contract from 2021 to supply paraffin to rural areas. But things got shady when Phetla supposedly received that undeclared gift in June 2023. She was charged alongside GMHM employees Motshepiso Matlosana, sorry, these names are difficult, and Nomtandazo Makashule, with bail set at 35,000 rand for each. Hers was paid by Masego Makashule, the son of one of the co-accused. Before turning herself in, Phetla posted on WhatsApp boasting, "I'm even more powerful than Mbalula, Mr. 10%. Referring obviously to the ANC bigwig Fikile Mbalula. She called it a joke later, but it raised eyebrows. There were even claims that she bragged about making the case disappear with a 1 million rand bribe. Now, the DA had been reporting fraud involving her and GMHM for a while, calling for her suspension. Despite the arrest, she was back at work days later, and the case dragged on with postponements. Things didn't stop there. By August 2024, Phetla was in cuffs again, this time with acting store controller Mbabetse Josephine Sekanjane and Tietsetso Sebetlela. I'll put the names down. Yeah, these are difficult. Who is the director of Variegated Pty Limited. Now, apparently, the municipality had paid Variegated 2.9 million rand in January 2024 for electrical materials that never showed up. Classic procurement fraud. Now, the bail varied 35,000 rand for Phetla, 5,000 rand for Sekanjane, and 20,000 rand for Sebetlela. In April that year, the ANC had even resolved to suspend her, pending investigations, but she fought it. Then, in December 2024, after a suspension, she was back at her desk, thanks to CCMA intervention. Great CCMA! With a full misconduct report hidden from the council, covering her January arrest and more. Oh, and in February 2024, the HAWKS investigator on her case, a Lieutenant Colonel Elias Ledwaba, got arrested for extortion, allegedly soliciting bribes related to her investigation. Talk about a web of mess. Now, Phetla's back in the spotlight with an even bigger scam. involving the same variegated company. From September 2023 to January 2024, Matlosana paid Variegated Pty Limited over 6 million rand for services that, near as anyone can tell, never happened. No new streetlights, no fixed roads, nothing. Just a big fat zero for the people of this town. Instead, over 4 million rand of that cash ended up at a car dealership, swapped for 3 shiny toys, a Porsche worth 2.3 million rand, and a Range Rover at 1 million rand, and a Maserati Levante SM156 for 1.4 million rand. I mean, come on! Who drives a Maserati in Klerksdorp? And if you don't get it, we have potholes. Many, many potholes. The names tied to this mess read like a who's who of local power players. Phetla pulling the strings as CFO. Tietsetso Sebetlela, the guy behind Variegated. Josephine Tsamane, a stores official. And Anja Shongwe, Matapelo Puswe, and Vincent Shongwe, all mixed up in the scheme. They must have thought they were clever, hiding behind fancy titles and fake invoices, but the Hawks weren't having it. They dug deep, and on September 26, 2025, the High Court in the Northwest slapped a preservation order on 2.7 million rands worth of assets, including a Mercedes-Benz CLA 200, a Range Rover Evoque, I'm assuming it's that one, and that Maserati, locked down tight so no one's driving off into the sunset just yet. The Hawks worked hand in hand with the National Prosecuting Authority Asset Forfeiture Unit, and you've got to give credit where credit's due. Brigadier Georgia Moos and Dr. Rachel Makari, the top dogs in charge, made sure those luxury cars weren't going anywhere. Now, come October 27, 2025, the whole lot, Phetla, Sebetlela, Tsamane, and the Shongwes, will have to face the music at the Specialized Commercial Crime Court right here in Klerksdorp. They're looking at charges of fraud, corruption, and money laundering. Heavy stuff. This isn't just about flashy cars or big bank accounts. It's about us, who pay taxes and expect clean water, decent schools, and leaders who aren't robbing us blind. With Phetla's name tied to scandal after scandal, from kickbacks to ghost deliveries, it's clear she doesn't really care about the people. She cares about the money. They're stealing our future. Matlosana deserves better. I'll put a link in the description to the SAPS statement, but you should Google some of the names. It's crazy out there, especially Phetla. The web's got plenty more where that came from. Thank you for watching, and if you have any thoughts, please add them to the comment section. And if you found any value in this video, please do like, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.